nothing to do with his death. I swear it. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning. May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
His embrace, salve all suffering, by allowing his faithful to suffer the most. We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Decide who deserves Ilmater's grace. If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Times may be hard, but the God on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
If you're looking for a hand...
Times may be hard.
Temple of exactly this.
I still can't believe murder Father Lorgan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That Ilmater's grace. Must you be so insensitive? Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I wouldn't go that far, but the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan. It may to rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
that?
Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy.
Don't give me trouble now.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him. Unknown child and her dog who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Assume nothing. I've got a long road ahead. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed. Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Father Lorgan, helping me. Fists, after me, needed to hide. Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Indolence breeds madness. Let's move. couple turns should do it.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Him. Never seen one in the flesh before.
Yeah. You notice the Tressym guards a shining ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you. That's for me to know, isn't it? Ugh. Take it. Curse this bleeding heart of mine, but use it well, you hear? What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know. If it'll hasten your departure... I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favourite meat. Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta! In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Right. Ta-ra. Away.
Wits and blades always sharp.
How high? Eager for battle.
Still alive, so that's progress.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
You're the one who took a beating.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief. Normal service resumed at last.
Have mercy.
I'll hear nothing more against Father.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Hiding Brilgor from fists. Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will. A poisoned blade. Paralysis.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That might be worth a look.
Eat with care.
Come on, open up. This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Thou might be an ass. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say? Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Red in tooth and claw.
Talk to me.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Ready.
Let's finish this. For you, O horned chief.
Time to push my luck again.
Death greets us all, but not today.
I'm ready.
Come on, can't stay idle.
What must be done?
Need to act fast.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Let's get on with it.
Hmm?
Action, not reaction. Is that blood? No, never mind. Time to get going.
That might be worth a look.
Sharper one than Dope. He spends too much time with his prey.
Dolo is an artist. You do well to think on that. Perhaps we'll take one more look here, then Redman in blood! Tell them!
On the move.
Ready. Have to keep going.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Which fool got chucked you?
for the fallen. Blade spared.
That's curious. This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?